Hi, hello, my name is Julia and I could be a erotic photographer, and this video is about the epic adventure that you with your partner can have at my studio. So usually what happens with the couples is that most of the time they look for an anniversary or some kind of a birthday gift, and then that is the most epic gift that you can find online, because you can book a photo shoot without limitations with the woman photographer, right? At my studio, you can create adult fantasies, adult games, making love scenes, fetish BDSM adventures, right? And this is all, like I say, no limit. And my studio provides all the footage and all the content that we will create. Usually, my couples never done such thing before, and just recently, I shot this lady. She booked this surprise for her husband, and he didn't know anything about it. But let me tell you this: men are very much up for this. Okay, up for intimacy in front of the camera, up for filming, and up for having these wild memories captured, recorded, and delivered to them. They love this type of thing. Okay, especially when they can have this photo shoot with the person who is perfect to deliver the service. What that means, perfect? Okay, it means that there is a connection. Okay, there is an understanding of needs and desires. There is a high level of creativity. There is a big sense and responsibility to take charge, direct, and of course, make those fantasies come true, push the limits, okay? Because we will set up the goals, right? So before the photo shoot, I will find out stuff about intimate stuff, of course, about the couple. And then we will plan these ideas, okay? The nerves coming from the insecurity, okay? From the, how to say, the doubts. Oh, how would I perform? I'm scared. I'm nervous to be in the camera, right? The nerves also come from being unconfident, okay? And uncomfortable with your body, okay? Where there are many changes during the aging, okay? I mean, birth, children birth, women very cautious about that, okay? Because the body most of the time changed, okay? Inevitably, right? There are a lot of marks and signs of that change, right? So that you can avoid this. You cannot hide this on camera. Of course, there are other tools that we can use and to, how to say, cover it up or remove it during the Photoshop and stuff. But I do not recommend that, because my photography is about connection, is about sexual energy, is about how brave and how great you are together. Okay, is about pushing the boundaries. Okay, and shooting it freestyle. Okay, so I love when my couples just relax, and what is special about me is because when I take a charge and when I take a lead and when I connect in this art piece that we are going to create, okay, together, they feel so much secure and so much looked after and so much um, in a professional environment. Why I'm just saying this, very important in a professional environment. You would not believe this, but adult photography, erotic photography, or erotic videography was lead, okay, by the men, and they were directing the rules. Okay, so there was guy in there, and I can tell you that majority of guys in this business are for different reasons. Okay, not to create and not to provide the service, but to pervert and do other stuff. Okay, and that's why I am coming into this base, and I didn't even know anything about it. But then I have to say, got introduced to this side of the business, and I can tell you that that is very important to find the right person who has an experience, who know how to set up and how to create a high-end standard artwork, okay? How to create erotic fantasies, how to encourage people to experiment and try new things, because that's why they're going. Okay, they have these fantasies and they're even scared to talk about them. Okay, they even scared to how to say to share because it's inappropriate. It's most of the time, how to say that everything was related and created with sexuality. It's kind of a blocks, okay, around us. It creates blocks around us, and that's why people, even together living in a connection for a really long time, do not try certain things, afraid to talk about it, afraid to mention it, or that's why actually the reason people go and look somewhere on the side. Okay, so I highly recommend, okay, to do it with your partner. Okay, at least try to encourage and invite your partner for this type of adventure and see for yourself how it will lay out. Okay, because it happened to me many times that the man wants to do this very much and the woman doesn't. Okay, but she still supports her husband or her boyfriend or her partner, and she arrives in the studio, and then she changes her mind. Okay, she changes her mind to understand the deepness, okay, and the importance of her being present there, participating, supporting, helping to create those fantasies, okay, and stuff. The only thing what I would suggest for men, if you're a woman, because the reason why woman doesn't want this is because of her insecurities, okay, and insecurities can be psychological or physical. Okay, and both we can resolve here, or at least deal with and confront with. And the art which I create makes to process that information. Okay, the process information about her body, about the way she accepts her, about the way she looks, and about the aging and about the changes in their lives. Okay, and of course, the bonus is the hot and sexy images. The bonus is making love scenarios and scenes shot in my studio, created, and then I will be the one who will be processing the footage. Okay, and I will be the one who will be doing a post production on the videos. Okay, so the files do not travel anywhere around the world. Everything stays in my archives, everything stays in my studio. Okay, safe and sound. We are, how to say, keeping those memories here, right? That's how it works. So that's why it's an epic event in London, because there are nothing like that. Okay, simple as that. There are no lady who is so brave, who has a medical background, who has such an extensive experience in adult business, who showed so many naked people in their lives, who approach and direct and understand, okay, the fantasies, right? And also my studio create photo shoot with hot and sexy models. And that is in addition, because the models can accompany your fantasy, okay? There are many couples who live in a situation when they want to experiment and try something new, okay? Most of the time there is just one part who wants to experiment and the other is passive, okay, or against it, and that's a problem, to be fair. So this fantasy can be moderated to the level that you like, okay, or it can go all the way. Okay, everything will be discussed prior to the shoot, and I will be the one who will find the right model for you, who will book that model, who will agree on the services, who will agree on the shooting plan and the scenarios. And what is good about hiring the model with me is because I have many times happened when they hire a cheaper model from the side and model did not turn up. Okay, that's the one problem. Okay, because the couple in the studio and waiting for a model and the model will not appear. There is another situation is with couples. Why is it good to hire a model through the studios? Because the models are experienced. Okay, so the models are doing a health checks, right? Professional models, yeah, they looking after their bodies. Okay, they're looking about their mental health. They have a proper client customer service. Okay, it means that the photo shoot will be much easier with a professional model. Okay, why I say easy? Because imagine you all confused, scared, nervous, overthinking, and how to say first time. And imagine the model is experienced, and you just take the lead and take the over and suggest things and do not watch, the clock and stuff, although they are paid per hour. But what I'm saying that imagine the model is also confused and lost and scared because the photo shoots or the filmings, it affects the service. If the person never been in the studio, there will be three people who scared and lost, and it will be me who will be trying to arrange and direct those first time three people. So it is better to have a model who has an experience. Okay, it's just much easier for photographer, much easier for you as a couple, and of course the results are much greater. The photo shoot is much smoother. Okay, more things we can experiment with, more material we can shoot. It's just all the benefits. Everything is more. Okay, when you have a experienced model chosen by me. Okay, I have a very high standards. Okay, when I'm choosing the models. So, just so you know, that is why it's an epic and amazing adventure. And it's nowhere else but at my studio. You want to see more? Check Julia Winter Studio for galleries. Okay, for more information. Thank you so much. Love you, kiss you, mean it. Bye.